Right here I've got a spot with a lot of iron in it. So there's iron sitting right on top of the ground. I don't need that for this test, but I've got my Goldbug Pro 10x5 coil, and I hope you guys can hear that. But there's a whole bunch of iron there, okay? I've also got a silver Micromax. I've got sensitivity 10, 5x75 concentric, and I've got it currently sitting in minimum disc. And you can hear it, occasional falsing. If I put it in all metal, so you can see there's a little bit of iron in the ground here, but it'll be fun for our test anyways. I've got 4 targets. This is a small white gold ring. This is a small silver ring, should be about the same size, probably a little lighter, but silver. This is a larger men's white gold ring, and here's a silver dime. Put these down here on the ground. So there's a big ring about 4 inches down. Here's a silver ring about 4 inches down. I'm just letting these go in as they go. Here's going to be the dime. It's going to be a little sideways. And over here, we'll just try to keep them all in the camera range here. Put this small white gold ring. All these targets are going to be a little bit sideways, which will make them even harder to find. About 4 inches down. Okay, now let's see how these go over it. Goldbug Pro set on 50% gain right now, ground balanced. I've got my discrimination or my tone break at 40. So that's a large men's ring, and the meter is all over the place, all over. Okay, silver ring, meter is rock steady 83. Over here I've got the silver dime. This is a little deeper and it was sideways, so showing 80. It's jumping between 68 and 86. We'll bring the gain up a little bit. 75% gain. There we go. Good solid hit. 85, 86. Okay, so we got that one. This is the small white gold ring. So occasional hits, but it's all over the place. I don't know what the iron is like in this ground. I'm just kind of comparing the way these machines run in some infested soil here. But you can see how hard it would be to find this target. I mean, they're only 4 inches down. This larger men's ring is jumping all over the place, but mostly 66 to 70 is the good solid hits. This silver ring is solid. There must not be much garbage around it, but it's solid. 83, 84, good. And this silver, I guess you just have to go by what's dominant. So there's that. This white gold ring is, I never pulled that. It's showing 27 mostly. So there's that. Bring the Tesoro over here. The Tesoro, I've got it on, I put it up to 10, which is where I normally run it. I've got the disc at minimum, and then I'll bring it up to try it with a little higher settings how I normally run it. But here's at minimum. A little scratch on the edge. But if, the way I see it is if you get a solid hit in 2 directions, or in just a 1 direction like this, I guess you call it 2, you probably ought to dig that. Alright, here's the silver one. That one's really clean there too. The silver dime it's really hard to hit. Okay, and then here's the white gold ring. I don't know if you guys can see this one very well, but there it is. So this white gold ring I think I'd be more likely to find with this silver than I would with the Goldbug Pro. The Goldbug Pro definitely said that there was a ring here though, which was nice. And this ring, both of them would find good. And this one, I don't know if I would have found that silver dime with either of them. I'm going to bring this up to where I normally set it. You see I've got a mark here. The lower mark is where I pick up pretty much every bit of gold I've ever tested, besides maybe really fine chains, and then the upper one is where it kind of knocks out some of the finer stuff, but it also makes it easier to hunt foil and trash. So I'll bring it up. I normally hunt it in that area, so we'll see how it goes. Still pulling that ring. Still pulling that ring. Probably not going to get that dime. I think that white gold ring is actually better. So there you go. There it is there it is hunting those with those two detectors. I actually got a big bent nail over here. I can grab it. Okay. It's not a big bent nail, it's a little straight nail, but let's put these on these good targets and see how they go. So we're going to put it on top of that silver ring. This silver ring was the one that both of them hit really hard, so let's see what happens now. Totally masked. It's gone with this silver. Let's try the gold bug. Oh, iron. Entirely iron. Move the nail. Solid signal. There's that fast recovery coming in. I must have set the nail right off the side. And now it's hearing it on the side. I would probably pull that because it's solid enough next to it. There's that big ring. Put the iron on it. All iron. Okay. Let's try the silver on this again. Okay. Here's that ring. Let's put this iron right on top of it. Gone. Try and set it where I had it with this Pro. Yeah. Let's just say an iron. It won't pull it. There's that big ring. Put this on top. Nothing. So there you go. Masking is a serious issue, and even in just dirty ground. So even if you're lucky, you're going to only pull a certain percentage of the targets, and it depends on the detectors. You go over the same piece of ground with a couple different detectors, and you might do better. So there you go.